Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. I'm here for ROH Honor Club live reaction. It's supposed to be very good. Uh, we didn't do an ROH live reaction last week, but we're here this week for ROH reaction. Yeah, missed the intro, but it's okay. I really love the ROH intro. So looks like we got Lee Moriarty coming on first. Can't remember who's going against tonight. Yeah, Riccaboni. And we do got Nigel McGuinness on commentary. Good to hear Nigel McGuinness. Ooh, Rocky Romero. I haven't seen Rocky Romero in a while. Or was he on ROH last week? He may have been. Yeah, he did. He went against Lee Moriarty last week on ROH. I did get to watch it, but it's not a live reaction. But he was on there, and their first match was a really, really good match. So we're gonna get a part two to their match. A code of honor. Their first match, as I said last Thursday, was really, really good. I don't think these two ever won against each other. Like besides last week on ROH, I don't think they ever went against each other before. It's a pure rules match. Maybe it is. We got Athena and Angelica Risk, I believe. And you guys may notice I'm in my my regular studio, I guess you'd call it. It's a pretty good back and forth match so far. Sorry if my get my mouse situated. It was good. It was Suicida. Yep, Suicida by Rocky Romero. I was looking for Rocky Romero to be on ROH. Once they started like the new weekly series and Tony Khan said there would be a lot of New Japan involvement, I just looked for Rocky Romero to be involved in some capacity, and now he's on ROH. And it's Forbidden Door season, so he played a big part of Forbidden Door becoming a thing. Many people doesn't know. And there was a lot of communication between both promotions. He did a lot of that. So, I'll go with some in the comments. Smoking Guns. Looking forward to the show tonight. I am too. It's gonna be a great show. There's about like 9 or 10 matches. That's the normal size of an ROH card. 9 or 10 matches. So, who's your favorite ROH wrestler? My favorite ROH wrestler, current. I do current and past. Like current is probably Claudio Castagnoli or Tracy Williams and Rhett Titus. But probably Claudio Castagnoli out of everyone. And all time, probably CM Punk. But there's a lot of great ROH stars that's been there, like AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn. They've had a lot of good wrestlers come through ROH. Ric Flair was in ROH at one point. He didn't wrestle, I don't think, but he appeared. I think for Big Bill, they need a. He shouldn't be on AEW as much. and put him on ROH and go back to W Morrissey and build him up as a really good heel. Like have him go on a dominant heel run and have him like go against guys like Rocky Romero, Tracy Williams. You can put him against Angelico. You could put him against maybe Daniel Garcia or Wheeler Yuta. Put him against a few guys and build him up, and then have him like build him up to be a world title contender in ROH. I think the same thing as Jake something. He was an Impact. I believe he could be a world title contender as well if pushed the right way. But you're gonna have to either sign some people to ROH, like some bigger names, or like push some of them like W Morrissey, like push them a little bit better, or not better, but more. Since Eddie Kingston's injured and Mark Briscoe's on Rampage a little bit. Oh, Big Bill doing some shenanigans outside the ring. It's great to hear Nigel McGuinness still on commentary. Close fist. Who are the judges for this? Oh, that was a good move. A flatliner to the turnbuckle. I said Rick Bonner just called that a flatliner. Davis, Romero's really good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it is ROH night. Thursdays are ROH. Some punches by B. Moriarty on the top rope. Taking his time with those. Oh, that was good. Yeah, speaking of Alex Coughlin, he was on like 2 weeks ago. I wonder where he's been at. Alex Coughlin. He was really good in his match against Shibata. Well, he teamed up with Shibata. They went against the Workhorseman, which is a very, very good match. If you haven't seen it. So they're back pretty soon. Ron Duffney, hi, thanks for watching. Everyone, thanks for watching. It was a good Irish whip. A rewind, Insaguri. Oh, that was a good DDT. Called Around the World DDT by Rick Romani. Ron Duffney, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, how are you? Ron, thanks for watching. I'm doing pretty good. I think for ROH, I posted on Twitter like some names that I like to sit upcoming because they're doing ROH tapings this weekend at Universal Studios, and I think ROH should sign some people exclusively to ROH, or maybe like a pay per appearance deals exclusively to ROH. Like I think TJP will be pretty good for the Pure division, for the Pure Championship. I think Matt Cardona might be good for the world title picture. Good heel against Claudio. EC3. I know a lot of people doesn't like EC3, but I think that he would do good in this new era of ROH. As some name value or something different. Like you're going to need some name value in ROH eventually, besides Claudio and Athena. Of course, W Morrissey. Timothy Thatcher, Trent Seven. Should be guys like signed exclusively or pay per appearance exclusively to ROH. This is a really good back and forth match. I believe last week Lee Moriarty won. So I kind of hope Rocky Romero wins this one. Rocky Romero could be also another one to be a contender for Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio is going against Claudio is wrestling tonight. He's going against Robbie Eagles. I believe he's with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's going to be on against Claudio. Then we got Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels for the ROH Television Championship. I don't think the Claudio versus Robbie Eagles is a world title match. That's a good move. Who I thought that was going to be it there for a minute. Angelica Risk is going against Athena tonight. Proving ground match. It's more or less a kind of like an eliminator match. If you win, you get a title shot. But same can be said for the women. They're going to need some women signed to ROH. I mean, you got Athena and Will Nightingale. That is really a contender for Athena that they're pushing. They got Sky Blue, but they also got women like who's been used on ROH, Renegade Twins, Trisha Dora, Lady Frost, Ashley Demoise, Miss Arm Bar. No more rope breaks. He has no more rope breaks. He tapped. That's the one thing about the Pure Rules matches. When you run out of rope breaks and you get to the ropes, it doesn't matter once you get to the ropes because like you have no more rope breaks to use. Rocky Romero picks up the win by submission. I haven't seen that done before in a Pure Rules match. Like someone use all their rope breaks up, and then when they use it, they can't. It doesn't do anything because you used them all up. So 1-1. I don't think this is done yet. This feud. They will get a rubber match, a tiebreaker. I wonder when the next ROH pay-per-view will be. There hasn't been any news of anything, so hopefully soon. Yeah, for the ad AEW All In, they sold. I'm not for sure if it's true or not, but I believe I've seen before coming on here 50,000. If anyone knows, leave in the comments how many tickets they sold. But I believe I've seen it was 50,000. If true, then they've already made a success. They just it's in August, so I think they should at least close out by 60,000, 70,000 people. But 50,000 is really good. That's their biggest attendance record. Davis, AEW, I mean ROH, his son Aries, Austin Aries, he would be good. I don't know how that would work. Speaking of someone else, Johnny Elite, Johnny Impact, whatever you want to call him, or he could be Johnny Honor. He can come. He could be on ROH. He hasn't really signed anything. I knew he just did a boxing match, but him come in and be a face and go against Claudio for the ROH World Title. Guys like that, they're gonna need you don't have to have the roster you don't need full just a bunch of big names, but you need a few people some type of people that you could see actually beating Claudio. This match isn't gonna last. This match isn't gonna last long at all. I know last week, one I didn't react to, it was Athena versus Lady Frost, and it was a really, really good match. Lady Frost gave Athena a really good matchup. So next, Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. That's what's happening. Now, why are we talking about the Outcasts on ROH? Rico Bonnie's talking about that doesn't make any sense. It really seems like that ROH is just another AEW show. That's what they're trying to make it to be like. But I feel like they should have their own set roster because it's not affiliated with. This isn't like Ring of Honor, like All Elite Ring of Honor show. This is Ring of Honor Wrestling. They need to have like their own, not their whole. You can be some people with the AEW, but their own set people weekly that you see, not the same people that you can just go see on AEW. This match is gone. So we're getting these matches every week. Last week was a good was a good go forward. Lady Frost actually giving Athena a good match. We're not really there's a lot of them that they go in and they just get demolished and it's not even a match. Like they can't keep doing this forever. Like they got to give her some competition or something more. They've done Athena and Will Nightingale before. They didn't done that. I believe Sky Blue last Thursday. Sky Blue was in a match and she won, and Athena kind of confronted her. Yeah, a lot of time wasted there. 619. A lot of wasting time in this. You can't go slow on Athena. You gotta be quick. Yeah, people just ask to lose. At least you got a 619 in this match. Looks like since last week with Lady Frost, each woman is getting, each woman is closer and closer to defeating Athena. Like this match wasn't quite like last week, but I think like Lady Frost got a lot of offense and more than this one. Ooh, that was. But I believe next week's ROH or the next 4 episodes or episodes coming up, they're all being Universal. I like the Universal format better than the AEW. Yep, that's it. Athena wins by submission. I like the Universal setup better than them just taping it at AEW because it gives ROH its own look, like its own special feel. Since Dark's not going to happen anymore, at least for now, ROH would be great to have on there. The last time they filmed 4 episodes. It was like 30 something matches they filmed. worth the 4 episodes. They should really split the episodes out. Like, don't air like 10 or 11 matches in one show. Because you could go through like it's kind of Sky Blue. Ooh, she's calling out Sky Blue. Now Sky Blue could be another contender because she's won a few matches here lately on Ring of Honor consistently. But I was saying maybe like 7 or 8 matches out of 9, no, not 10 or 11. You could really spread that out. Like instead of 4 episodes, spread it into like 5 or 6. But I don't know. It's more. It's if you're subscribed to HonorClub, you get your money's worth. 10 or 11 matches a show. Uh, but I mean, if they really wanted to, I don't know. I wish they bring back like while they're doing these tapings and Universal, they should bring back like Future of Honor or Women of Honor and put it on HonorClub. Just 1 or 2 matches. Then maybe some backstage interviews with women or Future of Honor. Future of Honor, you could have guys like Marcus Cross, War Horse, Blake Christian. There's a few other people you could put on there. Next, we got Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels for the ROH Television Championship. It's hard to believe that Samoa Joe has held the Television Championship for an entire year. Over 365 days, he's held that belt. It's probably close to 400 days now. He's held that belt for a long time. He's defeated guys like Juice Robinson, Jay Lethal. Who else? Alias Young. There's some other people I'm forgetting about. He's beaten a lot of people. Samoa Joe. On record, he's 10-0. Yeah, he was about to have over 7 people who's held the belt that long. He's about to make ROH history. I should drag this out. Like drag it, not like the Bloodline or Roman Reigns or anything, but drag it out a little bit. Like have him go 500, 600 days. I don't like things dragged out too much. But if you book it right, you can drag out a lot of stuff. Just don't make it boring and the same old stuff in the story. Well, yeah, they're going by each after one episode. Like after one match begins, they say this match is up next for every match it's been. We got Claudio and Robbie Eagles is the next match after this one. Then Angelico versus Commander. Now after that one, I guess. No, there's an 8-man tag tonight or 10-man tag, I believe. Steph DeLander's on the night. She's like one of my favorite women's wrestlers. Probably right now. Tony's one of my favorite, but like outside of like independent wise and stuff, she's probably my favorite. She was on Impact for a little bit. She was on AEW Dark for a little bit. But talking about like establishing a ROH women's division, women like Lady Frost, Trisha Dora, Rachel Ellering, Billy Starks, Sky Blue, Willow, Ashley Demoise, and someone like Stephanie Lander would be very, very good. She looks like Jamie Hayter a little bit, but she's really, really good. I've seen her in the ring. She's gonna be in action tonight. I can't remember. I think she might be going to Sky Blue tonight, or she might be. I think she'll be very great. She'll be very, very good in ROH. Then eventually you call her up to AEW when you need. This is gonna be mainly like their NXT, but don't treat it as like a developmental brand, but just kind of like you know, you'll eventually get called up to AEW eventually. Strikes by. Hey, when Samoa does his jabs, he lays them in hard. I've only seen Samoa Joe wrestle 2 times in my life in person. One was in Jackson, Tennessee at a TNA house show when I seen AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, and at Full Gear 2022 he went against Hobbs and Wardlow. He's done it all in his career. He's ROH World Champion. He's been a TNA World Champion, NXT World Champion, TNT Champion, X Division Champion. He's done a little bit of it all. Yeah, there's no way that Cole Cabana's got a shot at this. Nobody went against Cole Cabana like a week or two ago. Samoa Joe did, I believe. Oh, that could have been it. Like any of these, like this match could end anytime soon. It could end really soon because Daniel doesn't get any offense. He'll probably get a hot run in just a minute, but there is no way he's winning this. Oh, that's a good move by Daniel to get some offense in. Muscle Buster. Yes, that's gonna be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That was a pretty decent match though. Wow, that's an interesting fact. Jay Lethal and someone else I forget who they said is ahead of him. He's about to make history. Let's give him a code of honor. Daniels. He's like 50-something years old and he's still going. Yeah, Davis. Daniels is still going strong. I agree. Joe still looks great too. Yeah, both these guys are still going good. In ring wise too, and in shape wise. Forbidden Door. Claudio Castagnoli versus Robbie Eagles next. See what a Robbie Eagles is made of. Hey, oh, it is for the ROH World Title. That's good. The Sniper, Robbie Eagles. Ooh, like a theme song. Tidetron's pretty cool too. The Sniper, Robbie Eagles. I like that Claudio's thing. He has a new. I believe he has a new ROH theme song. Ethan, Robbie is really good. Seen him before at New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong. Yeah, I heard that he was from New Japan. So we're gonna see what he's made of. I've never seen him before. This is gonna be my first time seeing him. So we'll see what Robbie Eagles has to bring. It was a good flip by Robbie Eagles there. I bet he's a good high flyer. I don't know. Some guys can fool you. They're good at. They're good in two styles or more than one style. Ooh, that's pretty cool. The arm drag right there. Very, very quick. I know why it's called Eagle. He's fast like an eagle. Like the way he like Claudio was right there and he tried to arm drag him. Then I never seen that done before. The way he did that, very unique. Ooh, slap in the face, kicks. Good suplex. Oh yeah, Claudio. Body slam. Yeah, like it hurt. Like it hurt his shoulder. Leg drop. Shoulder blade. Who do you guys, in the comments, who do you guys think Claudio should go against next for the ROH World title? Besides Robbie, besides this match. I like Robbie. He's pretty good so far, but I don't think he's gonna beat Claudio. But who would you guys like to see Claudio go against? Who else? Bending his arm, bending his arm. Eagles is trying to get the crowd behind him. Ooh, it was good. That was a good boot. No first body slam. Sweet Eagle is gonna. That was a good move. Is he gonna do a suicida? Ooh, that was good. Caught himself. He landed. Did a suicida and like a flip, and landed on his feet. He's really focusing on Claudio's legs. And he didn't get any of that. Got the eagle kicks. They don't look too efficient though. Ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was good too. I don't know what you call these moves. I don't even know how to tell you guys what these moves are called. Like kind of like a 619 on the corner, but he hit his legs. He did like a 619 on the corner turnbuckle, and then I don't know how to describe it. Robbie Eagles is very, very fast, and I like that he's targeting one object of the body, mainly his Claw's legs. And they don't look too like they would hurt. We're gonna get a Superman swing. He's not gonna get to his fans, is he? Maybe. No, reversed. Eagle lock. Put the eagle lock in, and Claudio. As soon as he got that in, he got to the ropes. This is a pretty good match. Yeah, this could be an upset if Robbie equals one. That'll be the upset of the year, probably. That's a good move. Sliced bread. Never heard of that kind of move. Onto a top rope. I'd like to see Robbie Eagles versus Blake Christian. Went for a 450. Body slam. 1, 2. European. We haven't seen many European uppercuts in a rollover. In a Claudio match, you always get a lot of uppercuts. A lot of rolls by Robbie Eagles. Oh, another roll that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. The Hurricane Rana kind of type and rolled him over. That was really good. Robbie Eagles is really good. They need to use him more often on ROH when they can. We got a lot of kicks. It's kind of like a Pele kick. You're gonna get caught there. Yeah, you're fixing to get caught. Oh, the power bomb. Oh, that's painful. Going in for like a power bomb, like kicking him in the back. Power bomb. 2. Damn, I didn't think he'd win like that. He pulled him out like he was gonna do a Batista bomb or power bomb, and then used his knees and then kicked him in the back, and then finally did the power bomb and 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't expect that to be the finish though. That was a really good match. It was a good match though. Thought that match was a good. That match was a really good back and forth match. Isn't it Robbie Eagles got all the offense in that match, and Collado just connected through like the last minute of the match. Sky Blue backstage interview. So we're gonna get Athena versus Sky Blue. Athena is probably gonna win, but it should be a good. That should be a good match. Got the Kingdom and Varsity. Well, I know one side is the Kingdom and Varsity Bonds. I think on the other side, Darius Martin and Stu Grayson's on that side. 10-man tag. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting match. I wonder what the main event's going to be. We got this match. We got Serpent. We got Angelico versus Commander. I think Brian Cage might be in a match tonight. Great to see the Kingdom. And speaking of the Kingdom, one half of the Kingdom, Matt Taven, was on this podcast before. So if you haven't already, go check out our interview with him. We've done quite a few of Ring of Honor interviews. We've done then O'Shea Edwards and Tony Deppen. We've done Matt Taven. But interviews in general, we've done quite a few. We've done Alex Shelley, Sabu, Buddy Matthews. You never know who might pop up next. There's talks of an ROH tag team coming on. Or one, I'm not sure if it's going to be one half or both. But there's been talks of that of an ROH tag team. So another team that's best friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent, Action Andretti, Stu Grayson, and I don't know, there's a lot of people out. There's a lot of people. Okay, we've got best friends, Darius Martin, Action Andretti, and Stu Grayson versus the Kingdom and Varsity Athletes. This is a packed match because you got two managers too, in Maria and Mark Sterling. Then Evil Uno and Alex Reynolds is out there with the Dark Order. John Silver as well. It's good to see that they're still using Darius, even though Dante, this reversal effect again. Like it was always Dante cleared and Darius out. But now Darius is cleared, he's ready to go, and then Dante's out. They're gonna have to readjust their moveset. They can't keep on doing all this high flying. Because I really believe that they could be AEW or ROH tag champs, but in order to do that, they're gonna have to stay healthy for at least 6 to 8 months just to prove that they can stay healthy to have a title run. And it sucks, but you know, it was good. Good leg drop by Matt Taven. Matt Taven's really, really good. Got Action Andretti and Matt Taven started off. Action Andretti. That was a good kick. Or good move by Action Andretti. Absolute Action. I believe Adam gave that name. Why are they booing Action Andretti? Must be a few Kingdom fans in the crowd for this one. No one when they were in Pittsburgh. There's a lot of Kingdom fans. I'm not sure if this one right here was filmed in Pittsburgh, or the chaos is all breaking out. All 10 guys are in the ring going at it. But I've seen some fans booing Action Andretti, so there might be a lot of Kingdom fans. But I know in Pittsburgh there's quite a few Kingdom fans in attendance. The Kingdom. I like Best Friends, but I don't know. I mean, you need to use people on AEW, but I feel they should be establishing their own division. Like in this match, they could have put, instead of Best Friends, take them out and put the Infantry. You can keep Stu Grayson. You can keep Action Andretti. And on the other side, basically leave all them in, because the Kingdom's ROH primarily, and then you got varsity athletes, which are Josh Woods and Tony Nese at least, all three of them basically used on ROH. But it is what it is. I just want to see some ROH get established. Like they're people. Ooh, that was good. Irish whip. Tony Nese. It was a good move. Trent. Tagging to Stu Grayson. Stu Grayson's taking everyone out. German overhead belly to belly, but I prefer it via German suplex. That's what it looks like more than a. Oh, that was a good move by Stu Grayson. Oh, got caught by a super kick by Tony Nese. Here we go. Everyone's taking out everyone. Oh, that was a good move by Darius Martin to Matt Taven. Oh, no, to Mike Bennett. Now Matt Taven takes out Darius. Netbreaker by Action Andre to Matt Taven. Suplex by Josh Woods to Action Andretti. Stu Grayson coming in. Insecurity to Josh Woods by Stu Grayson. Everyone's getting their stuff in this match. Like no one can say, "Ooh, that was." I want to see a better angle of that than I ever get to see. Hopefully, we show that. It wasn't really a good angle of the move, but he did like a he jumped to the top like Kurt Angle does and did a German suplex from the top rope. Ooh, action ready, Suicida. Got some air on that one. Suicida was good, but I want to see that German suplex. Better angle of that. Transfixing a suplex, Matt Taven into everyone else, and like, so it looks like they're gonna suplex Taven on everybody. Took everyone out. This is going crazy in this match. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's getting their stuff in, except Ari Daivari. It seems like I haven't seen him get much of anything in so far, but that's probably going to change pretty soon because I see him getting in. I see him rolling in, getting into the ring. Yeah, but Stu Grayson and Ari Daivari. Pele kick by Stu Grayson. I wonder when the Righteousness is going to wrestle. I know they had one match. I wonder when they're going to have another match. Action ready. Ah, his cop. Oh, speaking of the Righteousness, here comes Dutch and Vincent. They're going to distract him, aren't they? Oh, lucky. Ari Daivari almost pulled a fast one. Oh, super kick to Daivari. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Action Andretti picks up the win for his team. They still won the match. So whatever the Righteousness tried to do didn't work. Kingdom and the Varsity Athletes, another one. Everyone's mad. They won the match, though. Where are they? Action Giants to Grayson was. They won the match. So Action Drive picked up the win for him, so I don't know why. 8 people tag. 8 people hug. This reminds me of the LWO. All them in there like this, and like the way they're acting right now, like after that hug, like some kind of click that what they're looking like the NWO or Athena. I agree, Davis. Dutch is awesome. I wouldn't mess with Dasha. She's a lot taller than you. Damn. That was a good promo by Athena there. That was a little bit of harsh words there by Athena. Rich Adonis versus Preston Vance. See what Rich Adonis is all about. Athena spoke her mind, that's for sure. So they didn't film this match. Any taping, so I guess that Athena and Sky Blue will take place this weekend at their tapings in Orlando. So if you're going to the Orlando ROH tapings, let's you got one match announced for you. This match isn't going to be anything really. This is mainly a squash match. He's dragging him around, throwing him against the barricades all across the ring. Yeah, this match is a domination. I like his tights. It reminds me a lot of Brody Lee's tights. He could really be a world champion in ROH or AEW one day. I feel like booked right and pushed right. He's got the look. He's got the size. He's lost the mask, so we're going in a We're going in a good direction. What else we got left tonight? How much I could think of? I don't know. They could be saving that Angelico and Commander match for the main event. But I know it was a Brian Cage match, I believe. It might as well we had tonight. We've had Claudio's match. We've had Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe. That 10-man tag. Athena's match. The Rocky Romero Lee Moriarty. It's 5. It's 5 right there. This is 6, so 7. There should at least be one more women's match tonight, I feel like. Because normally they at least have 2 or 3 women's matches on ROH. Ooh. Clothesline. The Brody Lee clothesline. Has it. Thanks for coming, Richard Donis. But like Richard Donis would be good for Future of Honor. Like guys like that. Like 1 or 2 matches. Backstage interview with Action Andretti and Darius Martin. Oh, who's this? The Kingdom. The Kingdom attacking Action Andretti and Darius Martin. Uh-oh. Oh, slung him against the barricade. Talk on the phone. Code of Honor. We're gonna get a tag match out of this, aren't we? The Kingdom versus Darius and Andretti. Maybe that'll be a match this weekend. All right, here we go. The next women's match is Sky Blue versus Robin Renegade. The Renegade twins should be primarily on ROH. I feel like they'd be good on ROH. There's two of them. There's Robin and can't remember the other one's name. She's by herself too. She's not her sister. Or they're twins. So this could be this might not even be Robin. You never know. Robin and Charlotte. They're not twins, but they're identical. That's weird. I know that they're not related, but they're or if that's true, but Caprice Coleman said they're not twins, but they're identical. Sky Blue. And this should be more of a competitive women's match than Athena's. She dominated that match. A lot of roles. Start the match out with. That was a good move. Ooh. That was a hard hitting move right there. Freezing up a little bit there. Sure, this is Robin, not Charlotte. Great Man Media, thanks for watching. Haiti as well. Smoking Guns, Sky Blue. Yep, Sky Blue is wrestling now. One of my faves. I like Sky Blue as well. She's came a long ways in AEW. Becoming a jobber to becoming a top contender in ROH and ROH now. Oh, that was good. Good Hurricane Run about Sky Blue. If anyone hasn't already, make sure to subscribe down below to the All Elite on our channel right here. We're at 333 subscribers. Our goal is 500 before the year's over with. We do weekly WCW Nitro reactions on Mondays. Wednesdays, weekly Dynamite Live reactions. Thursday, weekly ROH reactions. And Friday, weekly Rampage reactions. We possibly might be doing a weekly AEW Collision live reaction as well. So definitely check out our links in the description below. Mainly our Facebook and Twitter is to keep up with our show updates and guest announcements and all that. Uh-oh. Ooh, super kick by Sky Blue. Ooh, Robin versus. Ooh, that was good. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the move is called. But that was like kind of like a Sister Abigail. A little bit different though. That was a pretty good match. I think it was a lot more competitive than Athena's match against. Not that Athena's not good, but Athena just dominated that entire match. Wasn't really any competitiveness between the two women. But this match, Sky Blue and Robin Renegade both women showed some competitiveness in the match. It was evenly matched. Got Brian Cage versus Brock Anderson. It's pretty interesting to see Brock Anderson in ROH. This is his first appearance in ROH. Brian Cage. I need to start building up someone for the embassy to go against for the 6-man titles. If anyone knows, Brian Cage is probably one of my besides CM Punk, he's my favorite wrestler. Brian Cage is. Brock Anderson is going to get an entrance. Curious to see if Arn Anderson's going to be with him. Could just be him. Hopefully, with AEW Dark and Elevation ending, Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson still are together as a team. Maybe when this brand split starts, they'll be used. Because I think one brand would have to have the trios, and one brand would have the tag. So whatever brand had the tag, they would be great for and be used. I'm guessing Angelico and Commander has got to be the main event because the show ends at 7:09 and ends at 7:29. Now, this match, you don't have time for one match, but you never know. I remember that one night we were on here and we thought the one match was the main event. And we had 3 more matches after that. And we thought that the match that we were watching was the main event because how long it was. Then it was 3 more matches after that. So you never know with ROH. It was good shoulder tackle. This is the first time matchup. First is in this. This is Brock Anderson's first appearance on ROH ever, and the first time that Brian Cage and Brock Anderson have went against each other. Ooh. DDT by Brock Anderson. I don't know if it's true or not, but it said that Brian Cage's on a 5-year deal with AEW. Well, I seen one report saying it's a 3-year deal he's signing, and another one he's on a 5-year deal. Either way, he's going to be with AEW for quite some time. Sign a 3-year deal, will expire in 26, 5-year deal 28. By then, I think he'd retire. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's been around wrestling quite a while. Ooh, by sign Brian Cage. The crowd's dead for this. This must be after Dynamite, or like after it was Dynamite and Rampage. This must be after Rampage, because in some matches the crowd was still into it, but now they're kind of dead. Now we've seen not last week but the week before, Brian Cage won by submission. He's Brian Cage doesn't really win by submission that much. He normally wins by a pinfall. So it's curious to see if he wins by if he tries to win by a pinfall or if he tries to win by submission. Oh, rollover by Brock Anderson. 1, 2. Oh, good clothesline. Yeah, Brian Cage fixing what is it? The drill claw. Drill claw. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a decent match. Brock Anderson got some offense, but Brian Cage went by a pinfall. That's kind of obvious Brian Cage is going to win, but it's great to see Brock Anderson getting used and with Brian Cage busted open. Might be busted in the nose. He was forcing some. Yeah, he's busted open. Well, his nose is busted. Double champion. What does that mean? Is Brian Cage going for another belt in ROH? But it was good to see Brock Anderson getting used and getting some offense in the match. Yeah, it was. I'm guessing the main event is going to be Angelico versus Commander. Not the main event I would picture. I would have pictured it be Claudio versus Robbie Eagles or Samoa Joe and Daniels. But damn. But we got another match. Will Nightingale versus Steph DeLander. She was one I was talking about earlier. Looks just like Jamie Hayter a little bit. Very, very good in the ring. Steph DeLander is going against Will Nightingale. Should be a pretty good match. Steph DeLander, she's really good from the matches I've seen of her in the independents and stuff. Seen her on Impact. She was on Impact one time, a few times. A few independent shows. She's really, really good. Oh, Senton. Will's probably got to win this, but hopefully Steph DeLander gets some shots in. That's kind of sloppiness by Willow. I was saying last night, Willow needs to work on her strikes. And people were saying it was because she was very careful with Saraya, but it's shown in this match too that some of her stuff is really, really sloppy. Suplex by Delander. Suplex. Steph Delander looks really, really tall. But she's taller in person. Oh, European uppercut. European uppercut. A little sloppy there. Yeah, a little bit of sloppiness in this match by both women, I'd say. There's no either way of saying it, but ooh, that was pretty good. 1, 2. The major wrestling figure. Stephanie Lander's getting a figure. Ooh, that's good. She's got the accent. She's got to be from Australia or United Kingdom. She's got the accent like Jamie Hayter's got and Saraya and Tony Storm. They should really create a faction out of that. I don't know what you call them, but Jamie Hayter, Saraya, Tony Storm, Saraya, Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm, Steph Lander. It's 4. Like some kind of group like the British group or something like a women's faction with all 4 of them. Cannonball by Willow. See, Steph Lander's she's doing a lot. Never mind now. But I was saying that Steph Lander was doing better with her strikes than Willow was doing with her strikes. Willow's a little sloppy with those strikes, those punches. Call them Wimbledon. Wimbledon. You're talking about the women's faction I was talking about. Gray Man Media. Wimbledon. That was a pretty decent women's match there. Kind of like the Sky Blue and Robin Renegade. Both women had some competitive side to it. This match as well. Is this the main event? They didn't say it was the main event. Angelico versus Commander. I can't think of anything what's left tonight. Let me look on the Twitter to see what matches are left. I don't know what this music for. They should have stuck with the THT music for Angelico. Yeah, this has to be the main event. Because this show is internet from 6 to 7:29. It's 7:20, so it's only 9 minutes for this match. There's no way to fit another match in for that. But just as I said, like they fitted in when I thought it was over. They fitted in another women's match in a Willow and Stephanie Lander. Commander's winning this one. I like Angelico. He should be winning matches, but if I was booking this, Angelico would win. Like guys like for me, Brian Cage and Angelico, Kip Sabian, Butcher and Blade, they deserve a lot better. I was really mad about last night. Like they always want Kip Sabian and Butcher Blade to lose all the time. Like especially Kip Sabian, like he's been there since day one and one of the most talented guys on the roster. He's had a lot of great matches with let's see, Kenny Omega on Dark one time. He went against I think it's I believe it was I could be wrong, but wasn't it the Elite versus TH2 and Kip Sabian in a match? Kip Sabian and Pac's matches were good. Uh, Kip Sabian versus Pac. No, Kip Sabian versus Orange Cassidy. The match at Battle of the Belts was really, really good. Oh, that was a really good match. Move by Commander. People forget that Angelico's a really, really good technical wrestler, but also a really good high flyer. Definitely recommend watching Angelico's Lucha Underground stuff if you really want to see his high flying stuff. He did a lot of unthinkable things in Lucha Underground. A lot of people got known from Lucha Underground, and all of them are in major companies now with like Lucha Bros, Brian Cage and Angelico, Jack Evans, Willie Mack. The main two is the Lucha Brothers. Like they really got known through through Lucha Underground. There's some others I'm forgetting. Ricochet was on there. Was Prince Puma. Ricochet was. Swerve was on there. That's Kill Shot. Yep. Angelico's able to slow things down. He's really good about doing that. He's a really good technical wrestler. Irish Whip. This has been a pretty good episode. Normally for last night I gave AEW Dynamite a 7.5, I believe. Ooh, that was luckily you didn't break your neck right there. You could have done some damage, some nerve damage right there. But what is this? Ooh, that was good. Yeah, he probably busted his nose right there. Oh yeah, he hit his knee when he was coming down. He did that move. Commander, he Helico his knee up and hit probably hit his nose on Helico's knee and busted it. Yeah, he's holding it. I wouldn't be surprised if he busted it because he hit that pretty hard. Normally, when you going that fast and you get that speed, and when you go down and so that you really hit hard. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, he feels it. He keeps on rubbing his nose. But Dynamite gave a 7.5. I normally here lately have been giving Dynamite an 8, 7.98. I think I gave one a 9 when Roderick Strong debuted. I believe I gave that a 9 something. But ROHs I've been given at least 8 or 9s. Like, even though it's not popular as a like AEW, WWE, stuff like that, the shows are really, really good. Like the lowest I've ever gave it was like an 8.2, but I'm always giving them like 8 to 9s, like average the whole show. And tonight I'll probably be something like that too, because the first match in Rocky Romero and uh, Lee Moriarty was good. The 10-man tag was good. Uh, there wasn't any really like best match of the year matches, but I'm thinking what else. The Claudio and Robbie Eagles match is really good. Razor's Edge. Oh, that would have hurt if he would have done that against Turnbuckle. Ooh, 1, 2. What else was tonight? Brian Cage and Brock Anderson. It was an okay match. All three women's matches were pretty decent. Well, besides the Dana one, which is basically a squash match, the other two with Sky Blue and Robin Renegade and Willow versus Stephanie Lander, they were pretty good. Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels was pretty good. As of right now, I'm probably going to be sitting at an 8.3. I could possibly go 7.9, possibly, but I'm leaning towards an 8, 8.1, just because like there wasn't normally like the ones I give like 9s to, like there's like match of the year type matches like oh that was good. There's matches like Rush and Drostico versus Tracy Williams and Brett Titus, or trying to think of another one. Like matches like those, like match of the year type matches. There was like last week's even though I didn't do a live reaction. Ooh, that was a good 450 splash. Yeah, and Helico didn't. It wasn't his night for this one. That was a pretty good main event. I guess that's the main event. 2 minutes left. There's no way to fit another match in. There's no way that they're able to fit another match. But this episode, I'm gonna give it an 8.3. I could go 7.9, but there were just good matches with like the matches that put it over that 7.9, that put it over going into an 8 is the Claudio and Robbie Eagles, and mainly the Lee Moriarty and Rocky Romero match that really put it over. And then the 10-man tag was really good. The Joe and Daniels was pretty good. And the story developing too with the Kingdom, then Sky Blue and Athena, and the Righteousness, Serpentico. Serpentico beating up Commander. You want to go make the save? Orange Cassidy. Yep, Orange Cassidy. Yeah, there's no. I like Orange Cassidy, but he's not. I don't like that Bandito as well. Everything's carrying over from AEW to Ring of Honor. Rick of Honor, everything's carrying over. Like everyone's carrying over. Like there's nothing unique about Ring of Honor that separates it from AEW really. I mean the shows are good, but there's nothing that separates it from AEW besides a few guys, like a few people that separates it from AEW that makes it different. Yeah, that was pretty much it for our or my Ring of Honor Club live reaction. A very good episode. I'm giving it an 8.3. Very good episode. My favorite match out of it was probably Lee Moriarty and Rocky Romero. If I had to choose. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for our AEW Rampage live reaction. I believe it starts at 5:30 my time, 6:30 Eastern, so at 5:30 Central Time, I believe. So we'll be back for Rampage tomorrow. There should be more people on Rampage. But yeah, we'll definitely check out. Well, definitely subscribe below. We're at 333 subscribers, and definitely check out the links in the description below. Our Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean. Lots of new stuff on Spotify. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for our AEW Rampage live reaction.